Renowned chef Dylan McGrath is taking a chance on 5 people from marginalised backgrounds and giving them the opportunity to come and work in his restaurants.
I'm sweating.
They've spent time in the kitchens.
Not with your fingers.
And on the restaurant floor.
Fina, nice to meet you. I'm Ali.
Please follow me.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Gearing up to prep, cook and serve a 3-course meal for 60 VIP guests next week.
Everything must be perfect. No mistake is allowed.
Can we concentrate, please? Yeah, we've still a lot to go here, yeah?
This week, they're on their own in the kitchen, cooking and serving a 2-course meal for their family and friends.
We're trying to get them to coordinate together. But at least as a team, there should be a few of them able to guide each other in the right direction.
Peel carrots, carefully chop off greenery.
So if we can't nail a chicken dinner, oh my God, it should be concerning at this stage.
This is Dylan McGrath's secret service. So far, our rookies, Stephen, Fiona, Lisa Marie, Rosine and Luke have worked alongside pro chefs.
I'll let you try one if you want it.
And tasted some unfamiliar ingredients.
Fuck.
They've picked up tips and techniques.
Keep it in 2 hands, normally, and then do like this.
They followed recipes in masterclasses with Dylan.
Come on, you scrape it off my finger.
Yum.
Nicest garlic bread I've ever had.
Last week, they rose to the challenge of cooking a staff meal.
Believe it or not, it's actually really nice.
It was a fucking chili, like. No, it's not rocket science. Fucking put it into a pot and it'll cook itself.
But they've a long way to go if they're to impress 60 discerning diners at the charity dinner.
I don't know what's happening next Tuesday, bar we're cooking for 60 people. We haven't fucking cooked for anyone yet, bar the chili.
Although Dylan hasn't confirmed the menu yet, he has a main course in mind that Rosine and Stephen, the 2 most experienced chefs in the making, could take on.
I want to make choices that are seasonal, and I want to make choices that can be executed securely. I'm looking for work that is clean, simple, and all eats well together.
I'm trying to think of what we could do for 60 people that we could get out consistently. I like lamb because we can poach it and then roast it and get it crispy. There's a brilliant flavour in it, and it's good learning for you guys. I think this is some of the best produce that we have here in Ireland. If it's cooked properly, it's absolutely delicious. Would you eat pink lamb?
Yeah.
You would? Good.
Just imagine this part. You hold the bone and...
This is the best end. There's a short saddle, and then this is the rack. From here on up, we're going to peel down the rack so that we can serve an individual chop on the plate. Or cutlet, it's the posh word.
Chop.
I'm going to break it down. First of all, I feel for the spine here. Then you keep going down. Just be careful not to damage the meat at the bottom. You become a bit of a butcher as well when you're cooking.
We'll roast it before the service and have it ready with the fat caramelized on it so that it's perfect and it's pink. And then we'll come along with a knife, and as it's away, table by table, everybody will get a chop. We'll be able to control that so that it's all pink.
I'd love to feel what the knife's like going in.
Go for it.
Oh, hey.
We've got the guys to scrape down the bones, which is a labour-intensive job. But we wanted to do something right where they learned every element of the lamb.
So watch your fingers now, Stephen. Oh, watch your fingers. Tip your fingers back now, Stephen. You're giving me a fucking heart attack.
I don't need them, Al. Sorry.
You need them for you'll need them for the last meal, Stephen.
Stephen's a hoot, you know, he's great fun. I do want to show him finesse, and I do want to keep pushing him into that.
Good.
But at the minute, I'm
enough.
happy with his huge effort and his contribution to the team and his leadership skills.
Let's see your fingers. Have you got them all?
He was a bit panicky, like. I've been called Dylan's missing digits, not Dylan's secret service.
Go ahead, Rosie. Go ahead. No, keep hitting it. Oh, yeah, you've got a little technique and everything there, Rosie, huh? You sure you haven't done this before, Rosie?
No way, I can't kill him. No way.
So Rosie could become a safe pair of hands if she fits into a team and really applies herself to trying to get it right. Her speed will come in time, but her attitude is key.
Okay. Good. Happy?
Yeah, I am.
Glad.
Give it a little slap. Just make sure it's dead.
He's dead, actually.
In the test kitchen today, Dylan is tempting the rookies with a dessert recipe that has the potential to wow the guests if they can pull it off.
We're going to try something that's notoriously temperamental. Anybody ever heard of a souffle?
Yep.
What have you heard about them?
They're a bastard to get right. No, they're very hard.
They
collapse a lot.
They're tricky. A lot of people are frightened of souffles, but it really is just a distribution of two elements. Fruit puree, thickened correctly, and then lightened with the proper Italian meringue. If you stick to the science of the recipe, it is achievable. Everybody want to give it a go?
Yep.
Yes? Yeah. All right, let's go. Start off by buttering the molds. Make sure there's plenty of butter on the brush. We want to brush the mold upwards with the butter. Wax on, wax off. Next, we're going to whip the egg whites. We want to whip them to a soft peak. Nice, Stephen. Go on, Tina. That's it. That's it. Now you're getting your hands dirty. That's it. Watch that it's not like a jam in the middle, Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
Good, good. Stuff now. Right in the middle of it. I'll hold the bowl and you get it in. Come on. That's the stuff. Right in there with your elbows. No messing. Brilliant. Now. Give it a squeeze. That's it. Squeeze it from the top like you're doing.
You don't want to go too mad.
The real problem with the souffle is where it overcooks. Cooking it at the right temperature and not overcooking it, you should be okay and get a result. So Stephen's got 3 minutes left.
3 years left.
Stephen has been trusted with temporary release days from the prison to work in Dylan's restaurants, but this privilege is restricted from dawn to dusk. Being late back to the prison is not an option.
It's all to do with trust, you know, like, that you rehabilitate. You always have that thing, like, if you do something, you fuck up, you're on the next bus back to the closed prison. And to leave there and go back to a closed prison should have fucking kill you in itself.
From the get-go, he was determined to use his time in jail well.
So when I came over to the school, I signed up for everything. Anything to keep busy. Mosaics, woodwork, wood sculpture. This is my rolling pin that I made, because I needed a good one. Plus it's a weapon. Just in case. Made a cake stand, display trays. I'm doing business studies now, starting on a business plan, but I've never done that on the outside. I fucking hate school. Well, I think if you're working in the prison and you've worked your time, like, it's obviously going to be easier when you get out to come into a job. I mean, if I was sitting around for 2 years or 2.5 years and then you get out, it's very hard to get into work then, like.
As part of his rehabilitation, he's meeting with Paul, an ex-offender who volunteers with a charity called Release that helps prisoners prepare for when they get out.
When I'm meeting with people coming out from prison, or meeting with Stephen, let's say, the whole process would be getting to understand where that person is at. What's their goals, what's their ambitions. When we go into a prison, we begin to create a new identity to fit into the environment. How you survive in prison is different than how you survive in society.
A good percentage of it's all negative.
Yeah.
You're not there lying in your bed going, this is great.
Yeah.
Just thinking all the time. You know, no one will understand that, like,
yeah.
You know, being in prison, unless you're there, like.
Yeah.
That time you have, like, to think, and then how you're going to be then when you get out, or what you're going to do, and what's it going to be like, and I suppose you would be anxious, like.
Yeah. Most application forms have a box saying, have you any criminal convictions? That box on the application form can discriminate against you straight away. The challenge is that, you know, is this employer going to take a chance with you? Does their insurance go up if they employ someone that has convictions? Doesn't mean it's going to cost them more. Yeah, it's challenging. Coming back into society, these are the initial things you're going to be facing. What would you see as the major challenges, or what would be your ambitions and goals in coming back into society when you finish, you know, your sentence?
I'd plan to start my own business.
Okay.
Just a coffee cart.
Okay.
Cakes.
Yeah.
Coffee. Just simple, easy. You know what you're getting. If you want to come in and get a muffin, that's what you're getting. You're not getting a fucking muffin that's had to take me 3 days to make. So I'm doing a business course now in Shelton, setting up a business plan. When you go all about these licenses and things like this, like, I wouldn't have a clue.
Okay.
So trying to learn a bit about that, like, I could go out of here and might get a job where, you know, one of these, might get a job in the restaurant. I'd be fairly headstrong and say, here, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it, you know?
Back in the kitchen, soufflé success.
Oh, they're looking good. Look at them. Nice, Stephen. Stick to the rules of the souffle, and it will rise. But then it's about getting it in front of the customer as quickly as possible. You're gonna have a taste of yours? Go for it.
You're bitter.
I have no idea what that means.
An electric shock in there, is there? What do we think, Stephen?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Good? Okay.
Waste of time doing soufflés.
They're not like...
Shite.
It's like tasting perfume.
Not everyone hated them, though.
It's tasty.
Well done, everyone. Good job.
You thought we weren't going to do it.
You said that.
Are you bragging?
No.
We'll never cook a soufflé again.
Don't expose us.
Here, chicken. Stephen seemed to take a leadership role.
I'm not taking no roll. Peel carrots. The only roll I'd be taking is me chicken roll and getting for me lunch.
The rookies will be cooking in the test kitchen today.
Hi, guys.
Their task is to cook and serve a delicious two-course meal for their families.
So they're inviting their families along to a special event in order to practice working as a team together. I think it's important that we give them something that they feel, yeah, we could achieve this. So I'm trying to build confidence, if anything. So we're gonna do a roast chicken dinner, and we're gonna do a raspberry souffle.
Me favourite.
Stephen, yeah? You think we can handle it?
I'm sure we will, yeah. Better match.
Good. So who thinks they can handle the chicken?
I can.
You'll handle the chicken?
Yeah.
You cooked chicken before?
Yeah, home, but not for restaurant.
Ah, it's a chicken. Jesus.
No, it's not chicken. It's not my
Stick
chicken.
a lemon up its arse and put it in the oven, it's great.
No, it's not like that. It has to be cooked in a normal way. Hopefully,
Okay.
finger crossed, it's going to work out.
Stephen, you done nice smooth mashed potato before?
Yeah. We'll give them prison mash, it'd be grand.
Lisa Marie, carrots. We're gonna peel them and roast them, okay? We don't want burnt carrots now, Lisa.
I'm not going to be born a carrot.
Well, you'd be surprised. Yeah. Luke, what about you?
I was thinking I could probably do the souffle. I can give it a shot, and
Good man.
I feel pretty confident on it.
Good man.
I decided to take on the souffle because I wasn't in the masterclass, but I thought it would be nice to just give it a shot.
Fina, the peas. Can you
Dad?
take them on?
Let's see if they can take me on.
Everybody think they can handle this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see a bit of teamwork today. And remember, we want to produce a really good meal. You got your friends and family in today, so we want to see something delicious, something hot, and something that you'd be very proud of. Best of luck, everyone. Good.
Right. Here,
So-
chicken.
Come on, chicken. Be good to me.
We've chosen a chicken dinner. I want them to cook something that they're familiar with. I'm hoping we can get 10 plates of a good roast. Let's see how they get on.
You done your fucking leaving, didn't you? Look, peel carrots, carefully chop off greenery, top. Yeah? Heat pan over medium heat, fry carrots in some butter, rapeseed oil, fortified with lightly golden, season with salt, brush with honey. Baste and tray, bake for 30 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. He wouldn't have done nothing if he wasn't there. She couldn't peel a carrot.
What do you mean? I peeled a load of carrots and onions.
You want that bit left on it. So you're talking...
But you want that left on it?
Yeah, so they do a little bit of hair on top.
Can't speak for yourself.
Right?
You're going to be neat. You're going to pick up the carrot like a rabbit and eat it. There's no point of leaving the top on, but Stephen told me to.
Why is everything down to me?
Because that's what you said.
I wasn't.
I never felt so awkward in my life.
Okay. We peas in pot. We had to go to a lot of peas. You're like, how much do you need?
So, what next?
Chop the lemon in half
Okay.
and stick it up its
Inside.
jacksy.
Stephen has a little bit more of an understanding of kitchens and how they work, and you could see that in him. So it's good for him to take a little bit more responsibility and be a bit more of a guiding light for the other guys.
But Stephen is reluctant to take on the role of head chef.
I'm not taking no roll. The only roll I'd be taking is me chicken roll and getting for me lunch.
This is one of my favorite parts. I love marinating.
You're painting them.
Yeah.
Brush the top of them.
Nope. I paint
Can't get that
everywhere.
colour off them.
Yeah. I put everywhere. It has to be flavor. Everywhere. Yes.
Okay.
Everywhere. Stevie was leading our team. He assists all of us, so we support each other. So he do what he has to do.
You want to stick them in the oven.
Okay.
12 o'clock.
All right.
Now, 90, I think. So, press the timer. Yeah. 90 minutes, an hour and a half. Yeah.
Thank you, chef.
That's your chicken. The carrot.
I'm from the garden.
Without tongs, get tongs.
Despite his initial reluctance to take charge, Stephen is getting good at giving orders.
I'm not the baby flipping it. I did. Stephen, get away from me, carrots.
Look it.
I'm not doing that. Go away from me.
Them ones as well.
Yeah, what am I doing with this?
Just leave them there, they're all right.
Meal for taking.
And then do them.
What are you doing? Yeah, from giving orders. That's not good and empty around me.
I'm supervising it.
Shut the go over there for shutting your neck.
They're no good. Wouldn't stick that in a fucking snowman.
Today, each have invited 2 friends or family members. Unfortunately, Rosine is living alone in Ireland. She fled Cameroon 5 years ago with no choice but to leave her husband and 2 children behind. She hasn't seen them since. Since arriving in Ireland, Rosine has been living in direct provision. Having been traumatised and tortured by the military in Cameroon, she sought the support of the charity Spirazi, who offer healing counselling to survivors of torture.
I'm so strong today. I'm even surprised because I can't decide I won't cry anymore because I have to be strong. Everything will be fine. That's what I believe. I remain positive as I always remain.
And I'm just so glad that you're not in that place that you were in. You've come so far, and it sounds like now it's just all these opportunities are opening up for you. It can be very shocking to people to realise that there are still so many countries around the world where the state is involved in actively torturing its citizens and its residents. People are cut, people are suspended, toes and fingernails removed, people are raped.
Spirazi has been there day and night for me.
The threat to her life means that Rosine can never return to Cameroon. Her husband and daughters, now aged 10 and 8, live their lives without her. To be reunited, their only hope is if they're granted permission to come to Ireland.
If I can get my family, no matter what, I would think I would be more strong, focused.
I really look forward to that day where we'll welcome them here.
I think having my family next to me, living in a family home, that will encourage me to push more and go ahead with my project, with my ambition.
In terms of the stigma attached to people seeking international protection, people talked about work being an opportunity to fight back or push back against that stigma. and it's so linked with working, but it just ties into giving people back that sense of control.
I would like to have something like Rosie's Kitchen, like Dylan's Kitchen, like
great.
Rosie Rose Restaurant. I would love to have something like that and then teach others what I have learned. I pray everything will be fine.
Oh,
finger crossed.
Yeah, well, you've done so well up until now, so I can't see any reason why it's not just going to keep getting better and better.
I really want my family to be with me. I feel sad. I feel like I'm just by myself. But my team are my family. So I take their family as my own family. But I know one day, hopefully by God's grace, I will cook for my family.
The rookies have been working all morning prepping a roast chicken dinner.
So your piece is ready?
Yes.
With time slipping by, the atmosphere is relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe too relaxed.
I am drunk.
And Dylan is worried.
I'd like to see a little bit of urgency to try to get it right. Remember, we've to do 60 covers next week. So we're going to have a restaurant full of people demanding hot food. So if we can't nail a chicken dinner, it should be concerning at this stage.
What way are we doing this chicken?
Can I see the chicken? Oh, they're cooked anyway.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my mom.
The rookies are in the test kitchen cooking a special two-course meal, roast chicken dinner and a raspberry souffle. They've each invited friends and family who are looking forward to a delicious meal.
My mom and my sister is coming. There's more pressure for me because I want this to be a good experience for them.
We've chosen a chicken dinner. I want them to care whether it's good, which is why their families are invited, and hopefully give them something delicious that they can stand over and say, yeah, no, we really nailed it today.
Enjoying the meal today will be Lisa Marie's two aunts and her mam Sally, Stephen's sister and his mam Phyllis, Luke's support workers with the charity walk, Connor and Mark, and Fiona's sister Sive and her mother Lorraine.
The souffle. And who are you with?
I work with Luke, out through walk.
With their guests seated, the rookies are ready to plate up.
I have my potatoes done. Money shot, right? Gravy's done. Chickens are done. Rosie came about 2 o'clock to take her chickens out.
That's not true.
It fucking is. They went out at 1 o'clock. She thought we were doing a Christmas turkey.
Just a little bit more cooked than he was expecting. That for me was okay.
Well, any big problems?
No. Potatoes done. Gravy's done. Chicken's out.
Okay.
What way are we doing this chicken?
Can I see the chicken? How is it?
The chicken had seen better days.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Nicely roasted, Stephen?
Yeah.
I am.
Stephen? Oh, they're cooked anyway. Oh my God.
Rosie thought it was Christmas dinner.
Okay.
I don't think you could have overcooked it anymore. It was nearly confit.
They're definitely cooked, no doubt. Are you happy with them?
I am. I am. We had a break and I forgot that the chicken's supposed to be cooked now, so it was kind of cooked and well cooked.
Okay.
Rosie quite willingly took on the chicken. She quite willingly overcooked it. I think that she's from the old school of put it in at 10:30 so the dinner's at 3. And that was obvious today.
Why have I to pick up the pieces of this? I thought I was only checking this.
You're the
You
chef.
know, wife will come too.
Oh my
What do you mean by that? You're giving him.
You talk about their chicken. Lisa wanted to put the carrots in at 12:30.
No, it wasn't half that right.
How long have they been in there?
An hour and a half.
No, they haven't been in there.
I hope not. Oh my God.
They're out in the next 5 minutes. You have 6 minutes left.
We're trying to get everything the same colour as the chickens.
I don't know where the sense of urgency is. I don't know where the I'll do this job, you do that job. There was none of that. When it comes to Lisa Marie,
you kind of need her to take on more responsibility and put herself under more pressure. I don't think she's used to working, and that's what a job requires. So, Fiona, how many portions have you got of peas in there?
600 grams.
600 grams? Give me a handful of peas in here and drain the water off. Fiona done her peas, but she needs guidance. She needs to be told, right, that has to go in there. And then once you do that, she will meet it with enthusiasm. So that's a good thing. All right, Fiona?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Glad one of us is, Fiona. In here, into the hot stock. Good. Lovely. Okay, really quickly, you're gonna need to break down the chicken, Stephen. Do that? Yeah. Jesus Christ. These are fucking cooked anyway. If it wasn't for Stephen, I don't think we'd have had any food out. He is the one trying, so I have to take my hats off to him. Right, Stephen, let's see him whisking that milk into these potatoes. Right, give me down 2 plates. We're gonna go on 2 chicken first. He knows how to get the food onto the plate. Leg, that's it.
Yeah,
you got it, you got it. Breast.
Yeah.
But he does it in a very working man, no finesse. Sure, it'll be grand, get it out. That doesn't equate to nice cuisine.
It was a bleeding chicken dinner, though.
Yeah, don't mind.
How many? You can't go really fine dining with a chicken dinner.
Okay. First 2 ready? Rosie, you want to take one? Okay, Lisa Marie, let's go. Next 2 plates.
Finally, the main course is ready to be served.
Hello. Oh, I'm getting served first.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
Hello, my mom.
Looks good. We'll have a bit of that.
This is how you do it. Bon appetit. I don't know what that is, but it's French. Something let's eat. Enjoy.
Happy with that?
I'm very happy with that.
Right, another 2 plates then.
Roast chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, carrot, peas. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Luke. Right, away.
Thank you. That's lovely.
That's really nice, thank you.
Very nice.
It's very nice.
I'm under pressure, am I? Fucking doddle, I don't know what Dylan does be talking about.
Come on, Rosie. Good stuff.
Right, go ahead.
How is it, Rosie?
Am I
Nice and
bringing it now?
hot?
For fuck's
Is
sake.
it hot?
No, not hot.
No, it was great, the family there, like. It's a bit of laugh.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you. What's that? Wine, mustard.
I came for the wine.
Get out of the game. You get married to church.
Thanks. Thank you. They look lovely.
That's lovely now. Well done.
It's delicious. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
I'm actually a big fan of roast dinners. Yeah, I'm really impressed.
Stephen did great, yeah. In fairness to him, he always does.
Yeah, we always enjoy what he cooks, we eat. You know, it's lovely.
No, he did great today, and it's nice to see him working with a team.
Oh, it's lovely. Very nice.
It's really, really nice and really tasty. There's lots of flavours and
She was a great cook. I hope she keeps it up.
With the main course being devoured, in the kitchen, the notorious soufflé desserts are ready to go in the oven.
The main worry about soufflés is whether it would rise or fall, or if it would just cave in on itself. They are like pretty hard to make.
Luke won't be happy with anything less than perfection. Stephen, not so much.
Luke, there is no principle. That's shite anyway. Fucking fluff about for nothing. That's right, would have went into Dunn's and got fucking 2 boxes of Magnums, and that would have done them.
Just get everyone a Viennetta.
Yeah, I mean.
Luke is the kind of guy where no matter what he does, he thinks it's good. That's endearing, but it's also a little worrying when it comes to getting something right. At this stage, after what we've seen today, we've still quite a bit of work to do.
Yeah, they'll rise. And then that's the end of it. And if they flop, that's it. Just throw it all onto the plate and cover it with ice cream. And it'll be grand. Ice and sugar. Ice and sugar covers fucking everything.
Despite Stephen's cynicism, Luke's soufflés are nothing short of perfect.
Ice and sugar. Go.
Luke did do a good job on the soufflés, like, he nailed it, so like, fair play to him.
Getting that little applause was like, oh, thanks. Like, you didn't like expect they would ask a clap for you.
Oh my God, you're right.
The soufflés made it to the table without sinking. But how do they taste?
No.
No. And the bar is high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. No, I'm not quite sure about the soufflé. I've been honest with you. No, you have to speak your truth, don't you? I think it's a bit too sweet for me.
It's a long time since we had a meal from Stephen. It's over 2 years. I think that's what you should have been doing all his life, was cooking, you know.
I think it's really nice, honestly. It's lovely. And it's something we haven't had before, and so when you haven't had it, it tastes even nicer. Like, it came out to me, I thought it was a bun or something. I didn't have one before. I put it into my mind and it says hot.
Look, it was a good experience. Like, my family was there as well, and they were enjoying themselves, and that made me enjoy it more.
I've seen Luke working away in the kitchen and airfield for a while now. I've got to say, this is the first time I've eaten a meal prepared by him, and I'm blown away. I'm really impressed.
I felt like they all enjoyed the meal. Like, felt good for like making something.
Ah, sure, look, I'm as proud as Punch of her, whatever she does.
I didn't know I could do like any of those things. So I was a little surprised myself.
Regardless of the positive feedback from the diners today, Dylan has concerns about the challenges that lie ahead.
So we won't be able to produce food like we produced today for 60 people. That ain't gonna work. But I do have faith in the fact that if you show them what to do and don't put too much extra on top of them, they should be able to execute a singular job. It's an enormous task, especially after what we've seen today. But one we're still enthusiastic about, and I'm sure they'll be able to meet the standard, I hope.
I'm feeling myself into it.
Do you think I want to go back?
Oh, Stephen, come on, I'm not going home now.
Actually, I feel like it. Thanks
Stephen,
very much.
Put him on the phone, I'll have a chat with him.
They'll arrest me.
Some of the rookies have shown interest in specific areas of hospitality, so Dylan is arranging work experience to broaden their knowledge. With his ambitions in baking, Stephen is spending the day with the bakery Bread 41 in Dublin. Their employees, from diverse multicultural backgrounds, add huge value to the business and the product.
We're bringing food from all around the world. Different cultures, different backgrounds, different bread that looks different ways. That mindset and that approach has allowed it to become what it is today. And once you're into food, you're in the right place. This is the bread room, so this is where you're going to be today. There's big issues with the industry. Restaurants are pulling shutters down. Everyone's giving out, you know, I can't get staff, I can't take... They're looking in the wrong places. Why not look to early school leavers, look to people who are over here, maybe not a choice of their own. I think you can teach anyone anything, but I think there has to be an interest in what you're doing. So if they're knocking the door and they want to get in, why not? Like, why not let them in?
Well, I'm just mixing the sourdough starters at the minute, so if you wanted to give me a hand with that,
No
I'll
problem.
refresh them for tomorrow's dough.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be coming out of prison and just standing around for 2 or 3 months looking for a job. Probably have that stigma because you were in prison. Where were you the past, whatever, 2.5, 3 years, like, you know? I was in prison. And then it's all like, oh, what were you in prison for? Was this, you know, was it violence, was it whatever, like, you know? So that'd be the only thing, but, like, I think if you're willing to work, like, you'll get on anywhere, like.
We want people to come in and pick up a loaf and know what they're looking for by the score.
So you'll see up here, we've got a few different types of scoring. Most of them would just be a straight score down the top. An oat bread would have a double slash, but I'll show you which is which. The most important thing is just really confidence. You don't want to like stop halfway.
Make a fortune with this in prison.
All right, here we go.
I think it's always something you can learn out, something new, like, you know? And that's what would drive me on, like, you know, just places like this, like, completely different. Exciting to walk in. Need something to stimulate the mind, like.
And then it locks in, pull it out.
Ready?
Down. Fire on
What's this?
start, hit start. It's as simple as.
Very There she is.
Stephen, when he walked in the door, first thing he was smiling, he was warm, he was happy, and he wanted to be here. He was a baker before, you know, so now it's been a long time since he was in the baking industry, but I think the love is there and it's embedded in him somewhere.
Beautiful.
Would you give me a hand to set up that table? We're gonna have customers in 5 minutes.
With undoubtable people skills, Fiona has a natural flair for hospitality. Today she's working with head waiter Diego, getting his top tips on working front of house.
Water glasses, 2 and 2, like that. And now we're gonna need 4 wine glasses. I'm gonna show you.
Behind the curtain, everybody's doing everything. But when you're in the front house, you're actually talking to people and actually seeing the people that come in.
The best way to carry the wine glasses between your fingers, like that. You can carry up to 9, 10.
Not really.
Can you do that?
Kind of.
Let's go.
Even though you're on your feet 24/7, you're having fun.
So now, let's say we have customers already. Next step, menus. Food menu. Of course, always the greetings, you know, hello, how are you? How was your day? My name is Diego, I'm gonna be your waiter.
Yeah.
You know, and then you drop the menus on the table. Food menu.
Diego is fun. I think he is kind of masculine, but kind of feminine, which you don't really often see in men.
And then we pour the glasses.
He has a flair for things, like a welcoming feel to him.
We're gonna take the drinks order.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say, can I get a bottle of wine? And then they're gonna show me. I'm gonna have the red Portuguese, blah, blah, blah. We go on the bar, we get the bottle of wine, we show him the label. Okay, everything's fine, it's this wine. We open the bottle and we pour just a sip to make sure that the wine is good. If he allowed me to serve the wine, I'm gonna start with the ladies. Okay? Would you like to try it? A bit more. Beautiful. And then the next one. No worries about dropping glasses or bottles. It can happen. Being a waiter, you need to be part of the show. You need to be part of the family, you know. You need to be part of that table.
I actually learned a lot from him.
You can play with them. Yeah, let's keep some space for desserts and cocktails at the end, you know?
Yeah.
This kind of talk with the customer.
Like a banter?
Exactly. It's a beautiful job. So now I'm gonna ask you to set up another table for me.
When I'm in the front house, kind of like more of my element, more of my comfort zone. I actually like talking to people. I do hope they enjoy themselves because you only give the best performance you can give. Like if they come out with a smile of like satisfaction, and you're obviously doing something right.
Brilliant, perfect. That's it.
Perfection.
Lisa Marie is also doing a stint today in Bread 41, working in the pastry room.
I found someone wandering outside there.
Look at the head in you.
I swear to God, at least I have him.
What are you doing anyway?
Pastries. Baking a few buns. Put them on the biscuit.
Making a few buns.
Would you not give them a hand instead of standing there?
I am. You were talking to me.
Pinch the sides there. And then I would use the scraper to pull it up.
That doesn't look nothing like that.
We'll do this. We'll come back to that guy.
So you made me make a balls of that.
I think that wasn't my fault. It's not my fault.
Was.
Sticky fingers. Stephen, I let you to act like you know what you're doing, right?
Right.
Flour in your hands. And then we're going for about 100 grams. And then a few more grams extra is fine.
Yeah.
And that's it.
They're a big biscuit, aren't they?
They are. They're delicious, though. Do you want to jump in?
My mom was doing the work for you, know?
No, you're bleeding. No, I wouldn't. I'd help you with your bread.
Would you like to do this job?
You'd be alright, wouldn't it? You're on about 50 stone. Tell you now I would.
You should have got 2 tubs because I don't want to mistake wine with horse, like.
Stephen!
Do you know what I mean? The horse would be all over the place.
No, Donna.
They'd be baking these now in 3 days and be going, who made them bleeding things?
Bill,
And
if I
it'd
give
be
you a
you.
belt or something. Stephen's just, he's a messer. He's gas, he's great though. I think I wouldn't enjoy it as much if Stephen wasn't here, to be honest. I feel like if you're constantly serious and it's like when you're walking, like you're not going to enjoy it. Like you just have to have like a small bit of entertainment. You just need that to kind of keep it going, because if you just stay doing one thing constantly, like having no sense of humour, it's not going to work. Like.
Hey, Stephen, I'm going to move you on. Apparently this is too easy for you.
This is not too easy. This is great.
No, he said it was too easy for him, so move it on.
In considering his release from jail, being employable is vital to Stephen succeeding.
Is the art club man gone? Or is that him?
That's me.
How are you and Stephen?
How are you? How was things? Good.
About a year from now, we hope to be opening up something in Greystone, so if you maybe put a CD together or something and into us, we'll...
Yeah, brilliant.
You're about
Yeah, oh, brilliant.
We don't know if it's going to be a year.
Yeah, great stuff. I'll be still around.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. See, I'm after getting a job already. I didn't even have to walk around. Someone just walked out the door and gave me a job.
One clean cut from the top of the triangle down. Yeah, to this notch here.
I think with Lisa Marie at 18, I think she is quite a nervous person, but the confidence shines through a little bit. I think in essence of the Irish thing of being able to have the crack is important for her. And that's the environment that you actually have to create in the kitchen.
Personally, I feel like my place would probably be in a restaurant in the kitchen, more than pastries. I think it's the pressure of like having to get things done. Like I just want to keep kind of on my toes constantly, because I'm easily distracted. Like with a restaurant, you're constantly doing something that you know you need to get done. Like it's the enjoyment of being under pressure. I'm just weird like that, but that's what I like.
Well, they say be careful what you wish for. If it's pressure Lisa Marie is after, she's about to get her wish. Today, for the first time, Dylan is letting the rookies loose during service in the Fade Street Social Kitchen.
6 oysters plain, 6 oysters rest coming in. Truffle flatbread and a sliced ham, yeah?
Yes, yeah. See, we got orders out.
One of the things that I'm obviously nervous about is that this team has never worked together. They've never been trusted. The challenge is that they're going to be able to stand the heat of a hot kitchen for the first time and hopefully find some level of consistency through the service, although it's a tall ask.
Aaron?
Yes.
What do you think? Okay?
Perfect.
I'm feeling myself into it. I'm part of the service today. No stress. And I have a good chef here around me.
You're gonna get the steaks on the tray and let Stephen do the salt and rub it with a bit of oil.
I love a bit of rubbing.
Yeah, I know you love it.
You're supposed to add the peas and broad beans in now.
I don't know. You just have to keep going. Like they're all obviously like in a hurry to get things and orders done, because like by the time you have one done, another's coming in.
A shadow tray 60 peppercorn sauce, shadow tray 70, yes?
And they're all in a rush trying to get it all sorted as fast as they can. I'm going to kill him.
Luke seems to have found his comfort zone in the kitchen, in the pastry section.
This part is not as hectic as over there. Also over here it's like a lot more cooler, whereas over there it's like way too hot. That would like overwhelm me and I wouldn't be able to like stay in that heat for like too long.
Check on spicy edamame fried chicken mushroom tempura. Make sure now it's at 180.
Okay,
because the chips
higher.
will fry at 180. You get me?
Yeah. The challenge I may feel now is because of the warmness, the heat, the temperature suddenly like that. That's all. Because if you are excited for something, you don't feel tired, you want to know more. Yeah. Hot. I don't want to hurt you.
That's a big bit of fucking meat, isn't it? Medium. Rare. The fucking heat. It's all a blur. Getting stuff out, getting fucking orders shouted at you.
And again.
Start to go.
It is a bit pressured. Everything's just kind of really quick, like the atmosphere is just very like strict, like you have to get this done now. And then if it's done wrong, I'll go and do it again, but right this time you're like, what?
No, Stephen, watch your parmesan, the other side around.
That one?
No? Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I'd never done that like that. Wouldn't be like that.
Lovely.
It's tough going.
It's not just the heat that's making him sweat. Stephen's return to prison TR deadline is making him fret.
What's wrong?
I'm out here.
Stephen.
Do you think I want to go back?
Oh, Stephen, come on. I'm not going home now.
Matthew, I have to leg it. Thanks
Stephen,
very much.
Put him on the phone. I'll have a chat with them.
They'll arrest me. You're trying to get me time added on.
Stephen has no choice but to bail. Rosine, however, is only hitting her stride.
Good to go.
Not bother on her. She listens, which is really important. She has a great attitude. You can tell that she's really enjoying herself.
Oh my God.
She wants to get involved. And I'd say give her 2 years and she'll be a great chef, honestly. She has a really good outlook on life, really good attitude towards us, so there's nothing holding her back.
So excited, so beautiful, like, you know, I feel myself like, okay, I made something and someone is about to eat it. Can we stay a bit more longer, please?
We're not hot enough. Get them back in the oven.
Are we going on 5 lamb, 1 vegan, yeah?
Come on, come on. Let's just see how it goes. Keep a calm head.